Hey guys, how you guys doing? And welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tinu, and today we're going to be talking so much about fragrances. I know you guys have watched my perfume collection and we've been wondering about this collection in more detail. So I'm going to show you guys some of my top 10 spring fragrances. I'm going to show you what I've been using, what I've been loving. Spring just started on the 21st of March, and even before spring, I've been ready for spring. So I've been using these fragrances. I've been wearing them, and in the cold weather, even though it's still kind of cold. Today was like 30 degrees, so it's technically still cold. I'm over the winter fragrances. I'm just ready to dive into the spring fragrances and wear them and smell them. And I have been doing that quite a bit. So I want to share with you guys that might be wondering, what are these top fragrances that you can wear for spring that people are going to be turning their heads and calling your name like, what are you wearing, sis? This video is gonna help you out on that journey. So now I'm just gonna start with the fragrance I have by my hand. This is from Hermes. This is called Eau de Merveilles. This, guys, it is epitome of freshness. If you don't like fresh, citrusy kind of fragrances, you might not like this. But for someone like me, I'm actually not a freshy person. I don't like fresh, spicy, woody fragrances. I like my woody, warm, vanilla, spicy fragrances. So this is a little ambery kind of fragrance. It has a touch of sweetness to it. It is very citrusy, very woody, very earthy, very balsamic. All of those things in one, and that's why I think I'm more driven toward this. It is really, really amazing. It has pink pepper, which that pink pepper note is so beautiful. It kind of makes it really different, and then it has some kind of note that is really distinct. It has fur. I don't know what fur is, but I think that's where it gets that little crisp vibe. It has like that bitiness about it. So it is very wearable for spring and summer, and it's slightly powdery. I think it has to do with the violet note that's in here, but it's just a touch of violet, and it has that Madagascar vetiver in it that kind of gives it a masculine touch. So I think even though this is dedicated towards women, I think a man could wear this. My husband can probably wear this as well and pull it off because of those notes that are mixed into it, and the orange citrusiness is in there. So a man can definitely pull this off. This is very, very not nice and long lasting, and it's an EDT, by the way, guys, and it lasts for at least good 8 to 9 hours on my skin. So if you're looking for a long lasting citrus kind of fragrance, this is the best one you can find. Now this is Burberry Brit by Burberry. This fragrance, guys, used to be a fragrance I used to wear when I was a teenager. This brings me so many memories. I really did not really like this fragrance or even appreciate it as much as I do right now, because this fragrance was just like something I just blind brought somewhere at a store and was like, I'm looking for a fragrance to wear. And I basically just took this and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear it. And I didn't appreciate it as much as I do right now. Even then, I had to scour the earths just to find the original bottle, because this has been reformulated into another bottle. I'm going to put the video of the bottle that's reformulated too. From what I heard, it doesn't smell the same. I'm glad I got my hands on the bottle because I do enjoy it and I do appreciate the smell now. It is very sweet, a vanilla kind of fragrance. It has a floral, fruity, almondy vibe. There's almond in here, I know for sure, and it's also citrusy. I think it's because of the lemon note that's in here. And it's nutty as well, and it has amber. I love amber, I know. Almost every fragrance I have has amber in it, so I think that might be one of my favorite notes, followed by vanilla, okay? Vanilla is top one, sorry. Amber is second. But this one has that nutty quality to it. I am a fan of nut, and I'm a fan of tonka bean. So this one has tonka bean in it. I also have the EDT version, which does not have tonka bean in it, but this one I love the most. And it's quite long lasting as well. I would say 7 hours on the skin. I think it's mass appealing. If you can find the original, get it. If you can't, try the regular. It's still okay as well, but I love the original. Now we're gonna move on to the word of Chanel. And I can't talk about Chanel for spring without talking about Chanel Chance or Fresh. This is a floral, fresh, sparkling kind of fragrance. I really love this fragrance. If you're looking for a fragrance that can withstand the heat, this is something that you want in your life. I remember when I traveled to Arizona and I was just looking for that perfect fragrance to wear during the heat because they were having 100 and up temps. And I was like, what do I want to wear? I wore this and literally it was a breath of fresh air. It really cut through that heat and did not choke me out. If I had worn something like Alien in that kind of heat, I would have died, literally. But this one saved the day. It's really, really nice. It's not super long lasting, of course, because it's an EDT. But it does last quite a bit, at least good 6 hours, 7 hours on me before I have to reapply. And really, I don't reapply because I'm just running errands, so I really don't need to wear it more than the time that it lasts. So it's really, really a good one. I'm gonna pull up the notes on this one. The notes are gonna be your lemon, your cedar, your citron, and it has water, hyacinth, pink pepper, jasmine, patchouli, white musk, vetiver, teak wood. I think that's what makes it very unique. And the iris with the amber. Amber again, guys. I know. If you can get your hands on this, I would recommend this. Out of all the Chanel chances, I really like this a lot. I actually like Otandra, which I'm probably going to get very soon. What do you guys think about that? It has a little grapefruit note in it, and I really like that grapefruit smell. I actually love grapefruits in general. So let me know if you think that's a good purchase to make in the future. Now, we're going to talk about something really pricey. I know you guys are probably going to be like, yep, I know. I want to talk about Xerjoff's Dama Bianca. Really, really nice, right? Look at that bottle. It's so pretty. I mean, whenever I talk about this fragrance, I'm so, like, in love with the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel like a bride. And I've already been a bride, but every time I put this on, I just kind of thought that if I had this, I would wear this on a wedding. And my wedding passed before I even got a chance to buy this. This is kind of probably going to be maybe like a vow renewal kind of thing. I will definitely wear this during that day. It is not offensive. It's a very powdery, irisy, smooth kind of fragrance. It's very floral, of course. It has citrus notes to it. And it's very woody and muxy. So the notes on this one is going to be kumquat, lime, Italian iris, violet, Egyptian jasmine, lilac, lily of the valley. And we have vanilla, malt, amberette, white musk, sandalwood, and cedar. So I need to even smell this fragrance. It's so soft and airy. It's so light without killing somebody. And it lasts. As light as this fragrance is, it lasts. I now see the hype. I even have this in travel size. So if I do travel and I want to take it, I can just take the smaller version. But this is so good. So if you like fragrances like this that's light and airy, this will be a very good one to have in your arsenal. Now the next one is my absolute favorite. You can tell by the dent. This is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue All Intense.
Itsyourgirltinu over here. I just wanted to let you guys know that this part of the video was blurry and I didn't realize it till I started editing. After I speak about this perfume, everything else is going to be clear. So I apologize in advance for this blurring mishap. Thank you guys so much again for watching.
This is the intense version from the original light blue. I used to have that way back in the day, and I decided to get this one because I wanted something different. This one lasts so much, way much better. The Granny Smith apple smell is still in there. Some people have said that this reminds them of Pine Sol Cleaner. I don't understand those people. I just feel like they just on some other level shit. Excuse my French, because I don't think this smells like any kind of cleaner. It just smells really fresh. If you don't like fresh, then obviously that makes sense, or citrusy kind of fragrances. So this has lemon in it, of course, and it's very, very kind of muxy kind of scent. So it has lemon, it has sandalwood, it has mux, of course, and then that Granny Smith apple. People don't like it. I love it. And then it has jasmine, which I actually like a lot, and marigold. So I love this, and it's super long lasting. So if you're looking for a freshy fragrance and you're not the person that thinks fresh smelling fragrances smell like pine sol, you definitely will like this. Now my next fragrance is from Jimmy Choo. This is Jimmy Choo's I Want Choo. Very, very beautiful fragrance. Look at that. Very gorgeous bottle. Kind of wish I got the big size, but I have too many fragrances already, so I guess that's why I kind of like held myself back, because I'm like, do I really need the full size, or do I just want to try it out and think about it? So I think when I run out of this, I will definitely get the full size, because I absolutely love this fragrance. It is so, what do I want to say? It's kind of a little sour. It has a sour smell to it. I don't know why that appeals me, but I know some people might think the sour is just disgusting, but it just has that appeal to me. I'm going to pull up the notes so I can find out why this smells sour, in my opinion. Okay, it has peach, mandarin, orange. I knew it had peach before, but I'm trying to think, where do they get the sour note from? Red lily and vanilla with jasmine. That's basically it. So, if you look at the chords, it says it's a white floral, vanilla, fruity, sweet, powdery, citrus, and soft and spicy. This smells so good, though. I don't understand. It just smells amazing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe I take back the sour note. It kind of has like that tuberose smell, but there's no tuberose in it. But it could be the pear note that's making me, not pear, peach note. Oh, God, this smells so good. And it's super long lasting. It lasts for 10 hours or so. And you'll need a couple of sprays, because you don't want to spray too much, because it could get too much for you. If you are not a fan of strong fragrances, you're not going to like this. So it's not super, super strong, but if you overspray it, it can tend to be strong on you if you do that. Really, really love this. I'm going to take a sip of my wine. This is from Barefoot. This is the blueberry, I think from the Fruitasta collection. My next perfume is from Burberry. Look at that. This is Burberry by Burberry. This, I had to scour the earths to find it, because they've discontinued the original bottle. I don't understand. These companies, they kind of annoy me. If something is good, do you need to change it? Or is it the fact that you can dumb the formula down and still charge the same price? I really don't understand. But this smells really. This also has apple in it. I need to pull up the rest of the notes for this so you guys can get a gist of what this is about. This one is such a fruity, powdery smell. It's very fruity, and it also has kind of a woody vibe to it, a little bit of vanilla and sweetness to it. So I think the sweetness might be from the apricot and the peach, the pear, the black currant. They are all sweet. Then it has a little sourness. I think it's because of the green apple. And then you have the jasmine, the sandalwood, and the moss with the vanilla, cedar, and mux. So it's quite muxy, in my opinion, when it dries down. And then you get that little vanilla smell in the dry down as well. I love this a lot. It is actually quite long lasting. I was surprised. At least 8 hours on my skin. Very, very nice. Very work friendly fragrance. So most of these fragrances I'm talking about are going to be suitable for work. If you have a job that people are just nosy and like want to tell you your fragrance is too strong, this will probably not offend them. I'm telling you, I'm really, really honest with you. Almost all these fragrances are not going to offend your colleagues, because they are not super, super in your face. You get what I mean? The next fragrance we're going to talk about is from DKNY. This is called the Golden Delicious. Looks like a nice apple. I just love packaging. Look at that. This is so cute. This fragrance is so appealing. Like, I love the smell. It's beautiful. It's classy, citrusy, you know. You know what I mean? Very, very sophisticated woman. So I'm going to pull up the notes on this one. because I actually don't know. Some of these perfumes I blind brought them without even looking at the notes. This one, it says it's a little fruity. Wish I can get that because it does have these grapefruit. It has, I think that's why I like it, because of the grapefruit. It has grapefruit, blackcurrant, and ginger. And I love ginger notes. I love this one. It's really, really nice. Not super long lasting, but good enough. 6 hours or so. Really, really nice. And I love the bottle. The bottle is just like an apple. Now moving on to my last two fragrances. I have Lancome Idole Intense. This broke. The other part of it broke. Look at that right here. I'm so sad. It's still kind of sad. But still, the fragrance is still good. This one is kind of, I don't understand. I think I like smells like that anyway, but this one is one of them that I feel like it's a little sour. So the main accords on this is woody, rose, muxy. I think the muxy note is the sour note that I'm getting. And then it's floral, citrus, white floral, powdery, patchouli, vanilla, and balsamic. So, yeah. I think it's the mux because I think my Narciso smells just like that too with the muxiness. This has bitter orange, mandarin orange, Turkish rose, grasse rose, jasmine, Egyptian jasmine, jasmine sambac, jasmine mux. And then it has cashmere wood, patchouli, Madagascar vanilla, acacia. Smells like a Sour Patch kind of kid. But it's like Sour Patch with roses. That's what it smells like. It smells so good though. I really like this. This one lasts really long. I mean 12 hours or so. This is a long lasting fragrance. I haven't tried the original one, but I don't know if you guys think I need that in my life since I already have the Intense. Normally when I have an Intense or a flanker of a perfume, I normally don't get the original because I have a feeling that they might be just the same or maybe slightly different from each other. And you know how these companies try to get you to buy everything that in the world. I just don't want to waste my money and get the same thing that's just slightly different. So if you guys feel I should get the original, just let me know down in the comment section. Now my final fragrance is from Prada. This is Prada La Femme. I love this fragrance. I think I should have got this before I got the Intense because this one is at least more wearable. It has honey in it. Ooh, and you guys know I love me some honey. I'm going to pull up the notes for this because I really don't know. All I know is some of these perfumes, I just spray them on, and if I like it, I move on with it. So the notes on this one, you got magnolia, bergamot, carrot seeds in the top notes. Then you got frangipani, tuberose, ylang ylang, iris, and spices in the middle notes. And then in the base, you got beeswax, vanilla, and vetiver. Beeswax and honey kind of rhyme with each other, so that's probably why I love the smell of this one. It is just a little soapy. Kind of soapy smell. Soapy and fresh. I love this one. And it's like really classy. Very, very nice white floral kind of fragrance. It is so tropical though. I think it's because of the beeswax and then it has that woody note to it. I recommend this one over the Intense version, to be honest. I love this one and it's quite long lasting. Yeah, I love the smell. It's so nice and fresh and airy and ethereal and like, it's like you're in a bubble, like right now. So I love that fragrance. That concludes my top 10 fragrances for the spring. If you guys have a top 10, let me know. I'm inclined to want to try it out and see if I like fragrances you guys might like or if there's any other new ones I want to add to my collection. Please let me know down in the comment section down below what are some of your favorite spring fragrances that I might want to try. And thank you guys again so much for your love and support and for watching me and throughout this whole video. I love you guys and I will see you in another video. Bye!
I grew up in a place where they told you what to